When I was in my early 40s, I was diagnosed with osteoarthritis in my neck. I'd been having a lot of problems with my hands, arms and neck. And when I was told it was arthritis, I was completely shocked because I thought only old people get arthritis. I'm far too young to have it.
I was diagnosed with arthritis when I was 3. My life has been quite bad since then. I'm now 13 and so I've had it for 10 years.
The full diagnosis that I was given when I was younger was systemic onset juvenile idiopathic arthritis, which basically means that there's no explanation for how it occurred, but it does affect my entire body. So from my knuckles to my feet, my ankles to my neck, I could be affected from day to day.
Mine was literally overnight. You know, one day I was fine, the next day I was bedridden. I had a perfectly normal life, job, 2 children, and all of a sudden that just changed overnight and it was never the same again.
To be told that you have some progressive degenerative disease when you are 45 years old is quite something, I suppose, but the relief of knowing what was causing this incredible pain was just wonderful.
There's never a day when I don't feel pain. I can't remember what it's like not to feel pain. There are some days when it's manageable and there are some days where it's impossible.
The pain of rheumatoid arthritis has to be experienced to know exactly what I'm talking about. Burning, throbbing, stabbing.
I wanted to kill myself. The pain was that bad. I just can't, it was, I mean, it's like childbirth, but 1,000 times worse, because in childbirth you know it's eventually going to stop.
It makes me feel very low at times and feel as though I'm not contributing to society. Then I get feelings of feeling resentful, angry and feeling depressed.
Well, I got 6 grandchildren and I would like to, to take them out at the weekend. It makes me feel guilty. Because the children don't understand why grandfather can't take us to the park. If they want to go out with them. They don't know why you can't go.
I don't get invited to many sleepovers because they're all worried that because I'm on medication, their parents don't really want to be involved with that sort of thing.
I did everything anybody said to me. When I moved to Glasgow, somebody said there's a mountain in Pakistan and they have a certain rock salt. So somebody was going to Pakistan and asked them to get me this lump of rock. And even though I couldn't bend my knees at that time, didn't want anybody to touch me, I used to sit there with this lump of rock, trying to rub it onto my knees.
Last year, I was quite unfortunate in being struck with a particularly bad infection, which had left me in intensive care and in a coma for a few weeks. I have to live every day, and if only I can do 10% of what I usually do, rather 10% than no percent.
Arthritis Care has really helped me because they've given me lots of practical tips as to how to plan things, for example, like when you're going on holiday. And it's also put me in touch with other people who have the condition, so I know I'm not struggling with it on my own.
I know that I can change people's attitude to this disease. I know that it means you don't have to sit in the corner and say, I can't do anything with my life.
I'm 80 years old, but I joined the gym. Going to the gym, it helps and it makes life a lot easier and manageable. Instead of sitting indoors and cursing myself that I got arthritis, I go to gym and keep myself fit, and about 3-4 times a week, I don't even think I got arthritis.
Since I became aware of Arthritis Care and have become active and involved with the organisation, they have given me a new lease of life. And if I hadn't got in touch with them, I don't know where I would be now, but I know it would be in a lot worse a situation.
They've taught me how to help myself, how to cope with the pain involved in arthritis and how to just be someone who you are. And just because you have arthritis doesn't mean you have to be stuck with arthritis. It can just be sort of an accessory. It doesn't have to be sort of something of you, it's just something that's there. It's just so wonderful to find some people who understand the same situations I've been through and the same situations that I might face.
I never ever felt that I was going to walk again. I always felt that that was me doomed forever, and I'm much more positive because I'm walking, so anything's possible.
I'm very proud and honoured to be president of Arthritis Care. It's the most wonderful charity. It offers comfort, support and very practical help to all those living with the pain and disability that arthritis can cause. Your help and support really will make a difference. Thank you.
So, the fight back against pain is called that for a very good reason. We're in this fight together as Arthritis Care. This campaign is ours, it's yours. We need the organisation to be sustainable, to be there for people with arthritis going forward, and for that we need your valuable support. Thank you for it.